Hello and welcome to this week's episode of 10 Minute Tuesdays, where we take on career development in 10 minutes or less at a time. Today, we're going to work on learning more about just the basics of Handshake. So, I'm going to do a Handshake demo. I'm Heather, I'm a career counselor at the University of Wisconsin Superior. I'm going to walk you through Handshake. So, the way to find Handshake is just go on to our website. You can type it into the search box here. You can click on the Campus Life tab and then Career Services. When the page comes up, you'll see Handshake right here. Click on that, and then the next window, it gives you the login. So when you log in as a student, this is what it's going to look like. I'm in the student view here. Couple of things that you need to know. This is the home button. Just like if you're looking on Facebook or Twitter, you can always click on that icon and it takes you back to kind of your main page. Your profile info is over here. You might have some notifications. Those are upcoming events and things like that. A lot of the same buttons a lot of the buttons you have here are duplicated here. The only exceptions are Q&A and messages. So messages is where you can see employers, career center staff might be messaging you. You can also message them. So that's what that's there for. It's just like LinkedIn or Facebook or any of those. The Q&A section is actually a really cool thing. This is where you can search questions that have been asked. So like, for instance, what are some possible career paths for a theater or acting major? What do I need to get into KPMG? So you can post questions and you can also search questions. So I'm going to go back out to the beginning. So searching jobs, really pretty simple here. This is the place where you can search for full-time jobs, internships, part-time jobs that are off campus, and on-campus jobs. So student employment is on here. So if I click on this, I'll just show you how to look at a job announcement really quickly. Notice this is highlighted. So the jobs come up on the left panel, but the first job here is the one that's going to open. And then if you want to see this next one, you just click on it. But you can see about the role. You can save it here, and then when you want to come back to it, you can find that in the saved area up here. For all on-campus jobs, you're going to be applying through Handshake. All right. For the ones where it takes you to another site, this button will turn to say apply externally. And you can just keep scrolling and learn more. So that's what that's about. You can search your applications that have already been completed. So that's a nice way to keep organized. You can also look at employers, learn more about employers, find employers, and so on and so forth. So you can click in. I'll just click into I Have a Dream since it's the first one. You can follow them, so you'll get notifications about them. You can learn more about them, their contact info, jobs that are open. You can message students who've worked there and things like that. So I'm going to go back out to the very beginning. We've already been actually through the employers tab. We got there through jobs. It's the exact same thing. So you can look them up. You can talk to other students who are on Handshake, students who have public profiles and are open to talking. So you can connect with them. That's pretty great feature there. This career paths section is a great way to explore careers, occupations, job titles, things like that. You can click on interested for any of these. It's like following them. You can read through them, search them, so on and so forth. So it's a pretty neat thing. I'll click into one so you can see it. It'll show you what jobs are open, salaries for different areas. So a lot of good information here. Top majors, people in the role, so on and so forth. Back out to the main page. Events. This is the page where you can see what events are going on in Handshake. So you can see what's coming up for the week, for the month. All of our virtual office hours and drop-in sessions are here. All of our programs that are coming up are here. The career fair is also listed, so you can turn that filter on. And the Head of the Lakes fair that's coming up on March 4th will be there. And you can save events as well. So when you click on these, you can find registration links and all the information that you need. I'll click into the Career Center here. I want to just mention some things really quickly about the profile. The more information you put on your profile, the better it is for employers to search and find you. And that could be something that's really beneficial to you. So consider completing your Handshake profile. This is the career services page. So it's where you go to make appointments, to look at resources, um, to answer surveys, although we don't really post much. Um, Appointments are pretty simple. There's also a schedule appointment here. Just asks what type of appointment, and then it gives you a schedule so you can pick a time and a person. For resources, click in here really quickly. We curate these. They're called articles in Handshake, and we put a lot of good stuff on here. There's a couple I want to point out in particular. We curate COVID-19 resources for job and internship seekers, trying to keep that up to date as best as I can. And then Going Global. This is the only place where you can access Going Global, which is a great resource. It's about you can find a lot of jobs posted there, as well as information about um, applying and working in certain cities in the United States, as well as international cities and different countries. So there's U.S. city guides, international country guides, and international city guides. So much really good information on Going Global. And they also have a lot of information on searching for jobs and internships during COVID-19. So that is a Handshake demo in a nutshell. I'm going to stop share here, and I just want to say thank you for joining us this week for 10-Minute Tuesdays, where we take on career development 10 minutes at a time. We'll see you next week. Take good care out there.